So dark. All right, y'all, we got some music. Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. It's kind of dark. I'm kind of liking this vibe, though. It looks like I'm in the club or something. But before anybody asks, because I know it's coming, I'm currently working on the cropped cardigan tutorial. So I'm doing the sleeves right now. I feel like I should add more light. I'm sorry, it looks so dark. I'm so lazy. I don't want to get up though. Crocheting in the club. Actually, though, that would be me. Nina, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I've literally just been working on this cardigan for 2 days straight now. And I haven't even edited anything. I need to start editing. But I've just really been like trying to crank out this cardigan because it is about time that I made the tutorial. So I'm hoping that this cardigan tutorial will go live for my Wednesday post. So yeah. Hello, Meg. Yay, caffeine, you're here. I also just got done working on some more resin crochet hooks. So I've just been working, y'all. Kind of tired. Yeah, I'm really excited for the resin hooks. It is very time consuming and they're I've made a handful of batches and I have realized just how much work it is. Obviously, I'm still going to keep doing it because that's like one thing I really want to drop for my merch line. But yeah, it's like legit a whole process. Like I have to spend a couple hours just mixing the resin, pouring the resin, getting it into the actual molding, and then I have to wait about a day and a half before I can pull them out of like the mold casings. And then after that, I have to kind of like sand them down to get off the excess resin and make sure there's no like rough edges or anything that's going to catch the yarn. So it's like sand it off with like a tool and then I have to like resin it again to get a smooth back. And it's like, it's, I want to say just for like one hook, the process is probably like 4 days before it's like actually finished. And I've also realized the struggle is if I make like a set of like 8 of the hooks, like different sizes, they don't always like all of them, they don't all come out perfect every single time. Like there's always one hook that like gets messed up or doesn't like get filled like the right way. So yeah, it's like it's a struggle because I don't want to sell like an incomplete set. But yeah, I think I still have yet to get like a whole set that's done perfectly. So I've ordered some extra like tools and stuff to help me make them a little bit better. And I have to wait for those to come into the mail. So hopefully, I think on this upcoming Tuesday or Wednesday, I should get the stuff in the mail. So I'm gonna hold off from like making any more hooks because I don't want to keep like messing them up. But hopefully when I get the stuff, I'm gonna jump right back into trying to make more and hope that they come out much, much better. They're so much fun to make, honestly. They're just so time consuming. So I try not to get like too caught up with like making the hooks and I still like, make time to crochet or edit or something, which is something I have not done in like the last like 4 days. I haven't edited anything. So I should probably start editing. But I figured I'd hop on here and just spend some time with y'all and see what you guys are up to. Get to talk to some of my friends. Oh yeah, Carly, you asked how the resin hooks are coming. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. I have like my very first set ever. I mean, they're not terrible, but I think I'm just gonna like scrap them or just like use them for product shots. But I have like four other sets that oh, I like four sets. Two of them are like completely done. And then the other two, I still have to like go back and like fix a couple things. But yeah, like I was saying, like it's hard to get a complete set to come out right because there's always like one or two that gets like messed up with like the air bubbles and stuff. So yeah, I've come to learn like with the resin molding, it's very difficult. Like the hardest part honestly is getting the resin into like the very tip of the crochet hook because it's so tiny. And as much as you like might mess with it and stuff, air bubbles still get in there. And then when you pull it out, the hook is not like smooth. It's got like crevices and stuff because the air bubble was in the way. So yeah, it's crazy. And like each time it's like a different hook that gets messed up. And I'll spend like hours on it, like making sure, I get all of it in there. But yeah, like two of the sets I was working on right now, on one of the sets, it was the 5 millimeter or the 5.5 crochet hook that like got messed up on the tip. And then the rest were good. And then on the other set, it was the 6.0 or the 6.5 that got messed up. So I'm just like, can I get a win? But yeah, like I said, I'm going to wait. I'm going to not use up any more of my products because I know I'm just going to end up messing it up again. So yeah, I have some extra like tools and stuff coming in the mail and then I will give it a go again. But they are so gorgeous. I'm thinking too, like obviously, so I don't think I announced it yet, but with the resin crochet hooks, my goal is to get a set of the different sizes that I want to sell in a set, hopefully, are the 10, the 9, the 8, the 7, the 6.5, the 6, the 5.5, and then the 5. So I'm hoping to have like sets of 8 and then also hopefully just sell like singles in case people don't want like a whole set, but they just want, excuse you, do you guys see this right now? Um, I'm crocheting, dude. Hello. I am crocheting right now, man. See, this is Mowgli. He literally lays on top of my stuff when I'm working. He literally puts himself in the way. But he just had his dinner, so he's feeling all good and cuddly. Huh. Huh. You have a full belly right now, don't you? So yeah, like I said, I want to have those sizes for the sets, the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.56, 5.55. But like I said, when I make the sets and like one of them gets messed up, The other 7 are still great. Um, and it's weird, I've also learned, oh my gosh, making smaller crochet hooks, like, um, 4.5, yeah, 4.5, 4s, 3.5s, and 3s. Those are very difficult to make. As tiny as they are, they're also, like, very flimsy and stuff, versus, like, the 8s and the 9s are, like, solid, they're rock solid, so they don't bend at all, but, yeah, it's so weird, like, one of the sets, I ended up just kinda messing around because I had extra resin, so I actually made a 4.0 hook, and it came out perfect, and I was like, "What the heck?" Like, it's literally perfect, it's one of the prettiest ones, and then, on the other hand, the 6.5 got messed up, and I was like, "What? What's the logic in that?" Um But yeah, I'm thinking even though I wanna have, like, those complete sets, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna have a bunch of, like, backup sets that are missing, like, one size or something, so I feel like once I do the drop, if you guys would like, um, I'm still down to sell other sets that are, like, incomplete, so I might sell a set that has the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.55, where it's missing the 6.5, or I might sell like another set that's complete minus the 5.0, just because, I still have all the other hooks. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you guys are trying to take like really cute photos, whatever, you still have literally 7 hooks to take a photo of. So it still kind of looks like a complete set. But like for me, you guys know I have a ton of 5.5s and 5 millimeter crochet hooks. I have a 6.5 and a 6. Um, so it's like, those aren't really the hooks that I need. But on the other hand, believe it or not, up until I started making my own crochet hooks, I don't own, you guys are literally not gonna believe me. I don't own currently a 7 millimeter crochet hook. I don't have an 8 millimeter crochet hook or a 9. I have a 10, but I don't have a 7, an 8, or a 9. So you guys are probably like me, if you guys still wanna buy kind of like an incomplete set, for a little bit less, um, hopefully you guys can still get some use out of those, but don't worry, my goal is to still make like a legit complete set. But if you guys don't mind, for a couple bucks cheaper, maybe like 5 or something bucks cheaper, I can sell a smaller set. So yeah, it's I don't want to use the word stressful because it's still fun, but it's like I have fun when I'm making them, but then I get like frustrated with myself when I'm like unboxing them and they're like not perfect. It's crazy because it's literally like I'll make a whole set and it's just one that gets to me, like just one of them is, I would say, like not usable. So yeah. Ava M. It is not snowing for me. I live in Southern California, so right now we're actually having the Santa Ana winds by my house. So it's very, 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 very windy. Like to the point where you're driving your car and it's like pushing you around. But no snow, just wind. And it's not that cold out either. I want to say it's probably like, I don't know, 60, maybe 65 degrees out, something like that. But thank you for asking. Ella Hoffman, hi. Yes, we're both we're both crocheting, very tired. So yeah, I'm really happy because with this on a different note with this cardigan, I'm so close to finishing. I have the whole back panel done. I have both front panels done, and I'm currently working on the first sleeve. So I'm getting there. I want to say I'm like 60% done with this first sleeve. So I know it doesn't look like a lot, but the cardigan, you guys can't even see, it's so dark. But I probably have like another 5 or 6 inches to go on this sleeve, and then it is done. And then I can start on the other one. So I'll probably power through. Oh no, I need to edit shit. Maybe not. but I will be getting up early tomorrow. So I'm hoping to have this cardigan done. I want to say tomorrow, but I always do that and I don't get it done. So either tomorrow or Sunday, and then Jordan and I will shoot the cardigan hopefully before Wednesday. So this can be my upload. Carly, I can't, Kizia, could you make more neutral masculine hooks? I'm I'm no bin I'm not binary and struggle with getting pink and girly hooks. Um, I don't really know. I mean, I'm down. At the moment, I have like a you probably saw I'm doing like holographic-y kind of hooks and then the floral ones. Um, I don't know if you consider like the holographic um like girly. I just did a set of black like black holographic hooks. So I don't know if that would be if they're like glitter and you consider the glitter curly or not, but I don't know, like even though it's kind of like glittery, it's like pretty black and I like the hooks a lot. I actually really like them. But I don't know, do you consider like black glitter like girly or feminine? And also, my other question for you, what would you consider more like neutral? Like, how would you want that to look? Because I don't know. So I would like some feedback. What would you want? Like what would a neutral hook look like for you? Because I can like look into that. Are you thinking more just like solid color hooks? Because I kind of feel like, I mean, I'm not there yet because I already have so much on my plate, but I think that's the reason why I started doing more of like these clear type resin hooks is because I don't really see those anywhere else. Like you can't really go to Joann's and get like a glitter hook, or you can't really get, like a see-through floral hook, like just at your regular store. That's why I wanted to make them. I don't think I'm gonna dabble into like solid colored hooks anytime soon, just because you can kind of get you can get, plastic hooks in any color online pretty much anywhere. So I'm just trying to go for more like unique looking, but if there's like a different kind of like not like glitter, but if there's like a different type of thing that you want in the hook besides glitter, please let me know because I don't even know like I don't even know. I need ideas. I need you to help me out. Dove said, I'm hoping to make dried flower resin crochet hook sets for family members. I'm trying to start a small business, but so far I you show up at craft shows and sell some. Have you been doing resin for a while now? And good luck to you because I have realized how hard, I mean, difficult resin is. If I was I always have like a bunch of leftover resin, not a bunch, but I figured I could like pour the resin into something else. And I've kind of been wanting to get like, some coaster molds so I can just make some really cute moldings like that. Resin is a lot easier if whatever you're trying to make is like big, like wide surface area, like a coaster, it's just all open on top. But crochet hooks are just so difficult because you literally have all these cracks and crevices and angles and it's I would I would definitely say like making resin hooks is a lot harder than making like a coaster or something like that. But yeah, let me know if you guys would be down to also get like incomplete sets. Cause like I said, I still have 7 of the 8 hooks that are perfect and done and usable. I just don't really know how I would list that or like how I would sell those, like how I would label that. But yeah, I really want to be able to sell complete sets and then maybe after pre-orders or something, I can just list a bunch of incomplete sets for sale. Nemesis said, every time I tried to make resin hooks, they never fully set, so they were bendable. And I'm talking weeks. I let a set for a week and a half. Any suggestions? So yeah, okay. So I'm like blanking. I've kind of found a way to get the sets to pretty much set completely. Um, and again, if you're trying to make like 4.5s, it's still kind of bendy, but when you're working with the like 5.5s and up, they're solid as a rock. Like I put pressure on them and they don't bend at all. I hold them in my hands for like 10 minutes and like they get really warm and they're still not bending. Like those things are actually solid. So when I was doing my research, I know even like on the bottle, it says you're supposed to mix a ratio of 1 to 1. So if you're doing like 40 milliliters of the resin, you need 40 milliliters of the hardener. So my first set ever of the resin hooks that I made, they're gorgeous, but they were kind of bendy. Like the tens and the nines, not as much, but if you hold them for 10 minutes, they do get a little bit pliable. So I kind of messed around with the ratios a little bit. And when I'm pouring my ratios, I will literally add the smallest the smallest amount more of the hardener. I didn't really know what I was doing at first, but I wanted to try something new because it was so bendy. So if I'm, for example, pouring 30 milliliters of the resin, the liquid resin, I will probably pour like 33, like 32 or 33 milliliters of the hardener. I didn't know if that was going to work at first. I just assumed, a little bit more hardener, make it more hard. And thankfully, that has been the case the last 3 sets that I've poured. When I took them out of their casing, probably 26 or 28 hours later, the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.5, 6, and even 5.5, even the 5, rock solid. Like I said, they barely set for a whole day, and I'm talking like I'm putting pressure like on the 10 mil hook, really, really, really hard, and it's not budging. There's no bend in it. It's like a solid hook. So that could be like my little tip to you is I don't pour them exactly even. I literally put the smallest amount more of the hardener, and it seems I at least got that down. Okay. After a couple weeks, that's something that I have mastered is I've got my hooks to be pretty darn solid. But yeah, it's crazy. Like even with this new ratio, um, with a little bit extra hardener, the 4.0, because it's so tiny, but the 4.0 hook, that one still has bend to it. So I feel like it's just when it's that small. I'm sure other people out there have probably mastered it and found a way, or they probably use different brands. Maybe you should try using a different brand of resin. That might, it might just be your brand that's not the best resin. Um, but yeah, in general, I don't. I've made a couple of the smaller hooks, and I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't really want to sell hooks that are gonna bend like that on people because I already know I'm gonna get negative feedback on that, like, "These hooks aren't usable, yada, yada, yada," so I'd rather just not, but yeah, my 10, 9, 8, 7, my 10s to my 5s or my 10s to my 5.5s are rock solid. Somebody said, "I heard spraying alcohol helps with air bubbles, IDK though. Yeah, the spraying the alcohol works when you have, like, surface area to spray on, like the open parts where you can see the resin. But I have issues with the air bubbles in the tip of the hook, and you literally have to I use like a dropper I literally jam it up into the hook and squeeze the resin, and I squish it around and like move it around to make sure that the liquid gets all the way in there. But I mean, in the tip, you can't really spray alcohol into the tip because it's already like full. So it's a struggle. The alcohol, works for the body of the hook, but when it comes to the tip, if you don't get liquid all the way into the very tip of the molding, when you go to pull it out, you're literally missing the tip of the hook, or it's like broken off, or it's kind of a mess. Kind of a mess. Natasha, you're here. Hi, girl, just passing to give you congrats for the idea of the crochet hooks. I love it. It's kind of late in Brazil, so today I can't be here with you guys. I gotta go to bed. Good night. Oh, if you're still here, good night. Yeah, if you watch this later, thanks for dropping by. That's really sweet of you just to like come in and say hi. Oh, I love having my friends come say hi to me. That's so nice. It is currently my necklaces are all jacked up. It's currently 7:30 where I live, 7:30 at night. Elise Vixney said, "Hey, I heard you're planning to make the cropped cardigan, so I already bought the yarn for it." That's right, girl. Yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to have, I'm just like tangling this up here. I'm hoping to have the video out on Wednesday. And yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm finishing the sleeves of the cropped cardigan. So I'm really excited. Really excited. Hella Hillian said, "Have you crocheted with your resin hooks yet?" I haven't. I've literally just been in the curing phases and glossing phases, like literally just making them. But I plan on doing some crochet pillow video for you within the next 2 weeks, and I want to use one of my crochet hooks in the video or in the tutorial.
Oh, she's on. You only have it on 3. That's cool.
I mean, you can bump it up, but it's pretty pinky. You can put more.
Maybe that's the light.
What's it at now?
3.
Oh, you can put more. Oh, that's a little brighter. It's so bright when I look at it. He crawled into my lap in the middle of the live.
Nothing's on your schedule, huh? So you had dinner ready.
Mm-hmm. Dinner, ball twice, and frisbee. He's chilling.
Shake. Yeah. Good. So we just need one more on that side, so it could be pink and blue.
All right. Jenny said, "Not many people have a 7mm hook. I really need to find a 7.5. I have not seen that hook a lot. Might be just me." Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if you go online or whatever, you can easily find like a 7.5. Thankfully, every time I've made my hooks, I have no issues. I've never had an issue with the 7, 8, 9, or the 10. Those ones, because they're just such like larger of a hook, those always come out literally perfect. So I know for sure 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s will be in all of my sets. Like even if I sell like the incomplete set. Yeah. I also would like to sell singles, but at the moment I am still still working on just trying to get a lot of sets done. And I think I've also decided that I'm gonna purchase more crochet hook moldings or molds, because right now I have two, and even if I make hooks every single day, from like the amount of feedbacks that I've had of people saying that they really want a set, I will not have enough for everybody. So I'm also thinking that I think I might start off with like an initial pre-order for the hooks, and I might just have it open for maybe a couple days, maybe like a week, and then I will close the listing and I will get like work on all of them and get them out to everybody. And then I think after that, whoever didn't get to place their order in time or whatever it may be, um, I think I'm just going to do drops, like crochet hook drops, maybe once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks. That way I'm not like killing myself trying to make all these hooks. It's kind of just like I make whatever stock I can, and then I'll let you guys like know a couple weeks in advance when that drop is going to be, or at least a week in advance, like when that drop will be. That way, again, if anybody missed the pre-order, they know exactly when I'm going to open up new like listings for the crochet hooks. Um, but yeah, that way I just make as many sets as I possibly can, and then list those for sale instead of constantly keeping like the orders open like that, because I have a feeling everybody and their mother is going to want some crochet hooks. And I don't want my I don't want like my entire day to day for the next 3 months to be crochet hooks only. I still want to make videos and stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking that's how I'm going to do it. Hopefully in February. I don't have an exact date yet, but just February. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing the initial pre-order. Um, yeah, I'm thinking maybe 3 days, or I'll have it open for 4 days, something like that. And then I'll close it. And then after that, it will just be kind of like first come, first serve. I feel like that might be the smartest way to go about it. Tanisha. Tanisha, I don't want to mess up your last name. I'm sorry. Would love to buy your crochet hooks. I don't know if you ship to India. I I need to go to my post office and check, because I don't know if they've closed international shipping to India, like I mentioned probably a month ago now. Um, the US, at least my post office said the US had closed shipping to certain countries just because of the panini. So I don't know if what countries are still open. And I know right now, especially because like lockdowns haven't really happened again, but like it's kind of getting there again. So I know shipping internationally is going to be very expensive. Like I mentioned a couple months ago, I tried to ship something to Australia and they raised the shipping rates to it's like 75 or $80 for a 4-ounce package just to go to Australia. That was the minimum shipping. That was just like standard shipping. So I don't know what countries are open or not. Um, Yeah, and keep in mind, I mean, I'm totally down to sell to country like out internationally, if my government allows it. I just don't know how expensive it's going to be. But I know for sure, all of the US and Canada for sure. I know I need to work on this merch, guys. I've gotten so like consumed with the hooks that I'm lagging on the sweaters and the tote bags. But I'm gonna take care of that this weekend. I'm gonna take care of that. Because I'm actually personally, I'm very excited for the sweaters. So, EXO, it's Ashley. Would you ever consider selling resin coasters? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like literally have been. It's the shit has been in my cart for weeks. Like I want to make some for myself, like floral see-through ones. Hello? Juliana. Hi Juliana. Shamil, you're back. I'd be down for an incomplete set or individual hooks. I already have a bunch of hooks and wouldn't want to waste them by buying a whole new set, but I think one or two would be fun to add. That's great. That's actually really good news. Thank God. Thank God. Because I don't want, to end up with like 10 incomplete sets and then they're just like sitting at my house and I don't use them all because I only need, a couple. But yeah, I would really love to sell the incomplete ones. And obviously, when I make that listing or I tell you guys, I will let you know which hook it is not including. But I know for sure, I mean, knock on wood, but like I said, every single time I end up with a perfect 10, 9, 8, and a 7. Um, and it's crazy because if I didn't start making these crochet hooks, it's crazy. I don't own, I've never owned a 7, an 8, or a 9. And thankfully, I found that 10 millimeter crochet hook for my crochet beanie, the thick, chunky beanie tutorial. I found that like randomly in my room. I think I got that during college when I was making baby blankets. But yeah, the little pack of crochet hooks that I have a ton. I have a ton of like crazy sizes, like 1.25, 1.75, 2.25, 2.5, 2.75, like crazy sizes, small. But I've never owned a 7, an 8, or a 9. So yeah, hopefully you guys can get some use out of some thicker hooks like that. Actually, actually, now maybe I can post about this on my Instagram and get some feedback. But because I don't know, it just hit me. I mean, I just had so many people messaging me saying that they would love to buy a set, and maybe I should have specified like as much as you guys might want like legit a whole set, including the 5.5s, 6.5s, 6 and the 5s. Um, would you guys also just want to get like a 4 pack, like a 10, 9, 8, 7? Yeah. Is that something that you guys would like? Or even like a 6.5? Like, would you guys want like a mini set instead of a full set? Because like I just said, I actually don't own the bigger sizes and I don't really care about, the 5.5s or whatever. But I would like a 7, an 8, and a 9 because I don't even have those. So would you guys be down for like a set of 4 hooks instead of a complete set? Like, would you guys want like a mini set or a half set? Well, that's Carly. Sorry, I'm just reading here. Um, Carly said you could split up the incomplete sets and do singles. Yeah, I definitely thought about that. Um, I would be more likely to buy individual hooks just because of my income. Yeah, see, that could totally work too. I just don't want to like legit end up with like 10 incomplete sets. Like 5 is cool, but I feel like at a certain point, like that's a lot of individuals to sell. Laura, hi Laura. You said the resin hooks are looking pretty fun. Yeah, they're honestly very fun to make. And like when I get into it, I just get really silent and focused. They're really fun to make. I just beat myself up when I mess up one hook. Because I spend a lot of time on it. Like I spend a lot of time. I'm thinking about doing when I get the new stuff in the mail to help me with the sets and stuff. I'm thinking about doing another kind of like studio vlog. Um, and you guys can see me make other like colorways. Like that would be fun. I'm also trying to think of a way to like not overwhelm myself. So I know I want to have the floral hooks. And then I really like the white holographic hooks. I think those are really cool because they're so like simple. There's not a lot to them, just like that slight white glitter in there. I like the black hooks so far, and I have a bunch of other glitters, but I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to make, 10 different styles of hooks. I'm thinking I might just want to start off with like 3 or 4 different colors of the glitter hooks and then the floral hooks. And then in time, later on, maybe I can do like special edition hooks where I do like other colors and stuff. Um, but yeah, I have 2 different shades of purple, a blue, a green glitter, a pink glitter. I've got so many different glitters, but I don't want to put myself all over the place. I just want to focus on making just a couple different colorways. So I'm curious what colors you guys are leaning towards. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to read a little bit. Sarah said you're finishing a 70s vest. I want to see that. Can I see that? Can you DM me? I love like 70s vibes. That's up my alley. Jenny said, isn't a 7 millimeter the most common size? Personally, I would say no. I don't know. I've watched a handful, like over the years. I've watched a lot of different like crochet DIYs. And honestly, I can't even remember ever seeing a 7 millimeter. I think, in my opinion, a 5 millimeter or maybe a 5.5 might be like the most common crochet hook. At least for me, over the years, that has literally been the one I always go to. I could be wrong, but I feel like the 5 or the 5.5 might be the most common. Brittany, hi Brittany. You said 4 packs sound like a good idea. Okay, okay. I'm trying to think. That'd be cool. Maybe I could do like 4 packs and then I mean, I can do my best to do, like, complete sets because I really wanna do that, but worst comes to worst, I can always do, like, 4 packs and then singles. That might be cool. Kai Roland said, "Mini sets work because I never use most of the hooks." Yeah, same, same. And it's crazy, like, the moment I started to need, like, the bigger sizes, all of a sudden I don't have them. So, 4 packs. 4 packs and singles, that might be cool. VC Crochets said, "Yeah, mini set." Laura said, "You'd like a mini 4-pack set." Cool. Kai said, "4.5 to 6 millimeter is where you stay." Yeah, honestly, yeah, actually, that's exactly where I'd say I'd stay. Like, when I was doing is it this one? Amazing. Oh, shit. I'm actually using a 4.5 right now. Yeah, so I was gonna say this is a 5, but 4.5 is my go-to when I want, like, because I'm always using worsted weight, when I want, like, a little bit tighter knit stuff. I size down to a 4.5. If I'm just feeling casual, my 5s, and then I get crazy with the 5.5, okay? It's rare, but I do get crazy. Grace! Grace made it. Hi. Welcome to the Vibey live stream. In case you guys missed it, we are crocheting in the club right now. VC Crochets said, oops, I lost it. Did you figure out how to straighten the ones that were slightly bent from the mold? So there's kind of the stuff that I ordered that's coming in the mail. I can't really like explain it right now because I'm kind of all over the place. But yeah, I got like I figured out a new way to get them to set straight um, instead of trying to fix them later. And then currently the ones that came out crooked, I've learned that if they're still within like the first like 10 or no, maybe like 12 or 16 hours of setting, Once they get, like, a little bit more hard, but they still have to set more, I can bend them into shape more. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. But, yeah, that's essentially what's coming in the mail right now is, like, I have, like, a setup that's going to make them lie straight as they set. So, yeah, that was one demon that I was frustrated with the first couple times I made the molds or the sets. And thankfully, I mean, I still have to test it out, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be foolproof. So I'm glad I tackled that demon. And now, literally, my only other demon is just air bubbles in the tip on the smaller hooks. That's it though. That's it though. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys are going to ask if I've been using the hooks. And up until today, I haven't crocheted in probably like 5 days, 4 days. So it's like my first time actually picking up something again. But like I mentioned earlier, I am planning a, I don't even know why I'm having trouble talking right now. I'm planning a DIY crochet pillow tutorial. And I think I'm going to use, actually, I don't know. Well, right now I literally have two different pillow ideas. Um, One, I kind of want to do like a bobble type of stitch on a pillow, and then the other one is a much thicker yarn, and I want to do what's it called, the waistcoat stitch or something like that, kind of like a knitted look without having to actually knit. And I want to use my 10 millimeter on that one because the yarn I found in my closet is like pretty thick and bulky. So yeah, I want to start using my hooks in my tutorials. Hello, hello. I don't know why I didn't do it for this one because I'm in the process of filming it right now. Like I already started it. I think I'm just so used to like going to my bag of crochet stuff to get it going. And I think I also had a hard time like realizing I can use the hooks that are here. I keep thinking like setting them aside, like these are like for sale, these are for people. I'm like, I don't want to like, touch them and germ them up and stuff, but yeah, I should just be using them. You know what? You know what? I don't have a 4.5 right now, so I can't use a 4.5, but what is my next project? What is my next project? I promise I will start using the hooks. I can't even imagine. I need to look at my notebook. I can't imagine what my next project is. I know what my next 3 projects are in the month of February. I don't know why I can't think right now. You guys see Bubby sleeping right there? You tired? Oh, we are just so tired. Mm, I know. I know. You're the sweetest boy, though. Close your eyes. Wow, you guys are being so freaking helpful. You guys are literally giving such great feedback. Yay, Caffeine said you could totally do singles, 5.5, 6 individually for beginners who need the starting hook. That's really smart. And then small packs, Jenny said small packs are great. Yay, Caffeine. The bigger hook sets make a lot of sense. Yay. Such helpful feedback. Yeah, I realized for like I said, a lot, literally 15 something years of my crochet life, always just used 5.5, 5, maybe a 6, you know? And then once I really jumped into, like, YouTube full time, and I've just seen so many other fun pieces, it makes me, like, wanna recreate them, or I just start seeing different kinds of yarn that I get interested in using, and, as the months go on, I've actually low key been loving, like, really chunky yarn. Like, I think just because I'm starting to get into, like, home decor stuff, like, there's a lot of home decor stuff that I've been dying to make, and not all of it, but I feel like a lot of these home decor things look really great with super chunky, bulky, thick yarn, like a number 6 yarn or even like a number 7 yarn. Um, I'm not there yet, so, don't quote me, but something else I saw for, that Jordan told me about for home decor would be, like little floor poofs. I think that's what they're called, but they're pretty much just like big, round floor pillows that you can kind of sit on and relax on, or, um, maybe they could even be, what are those things called? Like where you put your feet up on them? Can't think of the word, but yeah, there's just so many different like home decor things that I'm looking at besides pillows, the floor poof, cushions. I mean, there's even like wall hanging macrame stuff that I want to do, but like crochet for the channel. But yeah, as the months go on, I used to never need a 10 millimeter hook ever, or a 7 or an 8 or a 9. But I'm starting to like really get into just different niches of crochet, which requires thicker yarn and thicker crochet hooks. So yeah, I'm trying to I think when I originally went to do the chunky beanie tutorial, Lime Brand recommends a 9 millimeter crochet hook, a 9 or a 9.5. I think it's a 9. And I was like, okay, great. And then I went to start testing the pattern, and I was like, come on, I have a 9. And I kept looking through my bag, and I was like, I don't have a 9. And the stubborn me was like, I don't want to go buy a but I don't want to go buy a 9 millimeter crochet hook. I was just stubborn. So I ended up using a 10 millimeter, and thankfully, it turned out great. And then I was like, okay, good. I can make a tutorial with a 10 mil. But it was crazy. I really thought I had all the hooks. And then I was like, I don't. Mish Miranda said maybe do different sets like beginner hooks, essential hooks, and pro sets. Okay. Oh, everybody's saying hi, Sleepy Mowgli. Sorry, every time I go to read, the chat goes away. Yeah, bro, I'm about to get into some goddamn throw pillows. Y'all didn't even know. Like, realistically, I have 2 pillow patterns already planned. I should probably like write them out a little bit so I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know if y'all know this, but a lot of times, like 80% of my tutorials, I'm winging it as I'm filming it. Like I don't even know the pattern. I just start going, and then I tell you guys like, okay, you're gonna want to keep doing this for, a lot of rows, and then I'll be back to show you how many rows I did. That's because I don't even know myself. But uh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have 2 pillows ideas in my head, and then I have 2 other pillow ideas that I want to save for like a little bit later in the year, just because I don't want my whole entire channel to be pillows. Um, but yeah, I legit have 4 different pillow patterns that I know I want to do. Is that excessive? Yeah. But do I also want my home to be entirely handmade and cozy and colorful? Yeah, I don't even know if you guys will know what I'm saying when I say this, but so yeah, like I said, one of the pillows is kind of like a bobble type of stitch pillow. Another one is going to be a lot thicker of a yarn. I think it's like a number 7 yarn, something like that. What was I gonna do with that one? Oh yeah, the like waistcoat kind of stitch, something like that. I also want to be adding zippers to these pillow covers just because I feel like everybody's going to use a different kind of yarn. They're not going to use my exact yarn. And I want to be able to like wash the pillow. So, take the pillow itself out and wash it and then wash the cover that we made for it. So I also want to be attaching a zipper in my DIYs, but those are two. And then the other two. So I didn't originally want to do this, but then I was searching on lovecrafts.com and what was it? Oh, there's this yarn by Taki Yarns. I just saw it and I I died. I've never seen a yarn this crazy and colorful and like multi-dimensional. I can't even it's just one of the coolest looking yarns, at least over the internet that I've seen. And the moment I saw that, I was like, I want to do a, I don't even know what to call it, just like a crazy pillow. Like the pattern itself is going to be very simple, but because there's so much going on with the yarn, it's definitely going to be like a crazy decor pillow. So yeah, I want to do some like, neutral boho, mid-century looking pillows, just very basic, standard, simple, neutral tones. And then I have two crazy pillow ideas planned. I also want to do the other pillows, essentially just going to be like a patchwork pillow. Just a lot of color, a lot of character. So yeah, those are literally 4 ideas that I have right there. Yeah, I'm just working away on this sleeve for the cropped cardigan. The video is halfway done being filmed. I'm sorry. He's mad at me because I'm talking and he's trying to sleep. He's literally huffing and puffing at me right now. Jenny said, quick tip with the waistcoat stitch, size way up when doing it. Yeah, that's like something I learned like a really long time ago is if the yarn that you're using says recommended hook size 4, you probably want to use like a 5, maybe even a 5.5 because the waistcoat stitch definitely like gets really tight and you need to be able to wiggle your hook into the V part or into the center of the stitch. So you do need like a looser tension, looser stitch. How much more do I have? Oh, we get under, I think it's probably just a couple more rows and my sleeve is done already. Sorry, I'm just trying to read and it keeps scrolling. Kai said, this is super random, but do you do punch needling? I finally have time to watch tutorials and I think it would make great home decor. I have not gotten into punch needling yet. I have seen it a bunch. It looks very fun. I feel like it's very tedious and yeah. It looks fun though, but I personally have not done punch needling yet. Chloe said, "You usually stay with hook sizes 5 to 7." Yeah, that's where the trouble is with the resin. Sort of the 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. But 7, 8, 9, and 10 are perfect every single time. Good night, Carly. Thanks for joining. Oh, yeah, Chloe, the pillows, I'm hyped about them. Hyped. Actually, that is my next project. Who am I kidding? I literally told Jordan after the cardigan, my next DIY tutorial was going to be a pillow. So brace yourselves for that. It's going to be cute. All right, y'all. It has been an hour, which means it is my time to get going. We got the sleeping music on from Mowgli. He's mad at me because I keep waking him up. I'm sorry. Let's all say goodnight to Mr. Mo. Huh? Well, this is highly inappropriate. Say goodnight, Mama. Yeah, goodnight, Mama. Everybody's saying goodbye to you. Yeah, it's time to go sleepy, so look at your little drumstick feet. He just wants to hang out, cuddle. All right, y'all. I'm going to get going. I'm just going to be crocheting for like the next. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to finish the sleep and then I'm going to start editing because I need to edit so bad. But good night, everybody. Be seeing you soon. Maybe I can live stream again Sunday. Maybe Monday. Let's plan a live stream for Monday, y'all. I'm going to do my best. Look at him. He's self-soothing. So cute. Oh my god, before I go, Mowgli split my lip last night. We collided, his head hit the front of my face, the back of his head hit my face, and immediately I was like, oof. And I pulled my lip back and it was bleeding last night. Crazy. But yeah, this is self-soothing, huh? That's a good boy. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna cut off. See you soon. Yes, Brittany, Monday. Bye, Kai. Bye, BC. Bye, Yay Caffeine. Grace, Daisy. Bye, everybody. See you soon. Say bye.